Good morning, Kurt here with Teach Mom How. Today I'm going to show you how to create a budget using Excel. If you want a cheap, free, or basically free way to create a budget, Excel is a great way to go. And in this video, I'm going to show you how. Let's get started. Open Excel, first step, then click New from Template, okay? And again, Excel's got all these cool templates. So I just search budget. Actually, it's already right here. Manage my money, personal budget. There's a few different ones. Family budget, create credit card, payoff calculator. You can do all these things you see Dave Ramsey's talk about without having to buy any software other than Excel. So hopefully you've got Excel. If not, I'll probably end up making a version of this for Google Docs. All right, so let's go ahead and do our family budget. We'll use the family budget one. And play around with these different templates. Find which one meets your needs the best. But I'll just do this one for the example. So you've got this template here already built that has a bar graph that shows your cash flow compared to your actual cash flow. It shows your income compared to your actual income. And I don't know what it's calling cash flow. Maybe it's I'm not sure. I'll have to play around with that. Okay, and then your expenses, projected expenses versus actual expenses. All right, so here we go. You can name this. Kurt's budget. You can do the month, April, year, my gosh, why can't I? 2024, and then your income versus expenses. Cash flow, okay, that's what cash flow is. Cash flow table is automatically calculated based on your entries in the monthly income. So leave this alone. So you would just come down to monthly income and you'd put your projected versus your actual as it comes in. So this is what I think I'm going to bring in this month from these different resources. This is what I actually brought in. All right. I actually pay for a software. I pay about $100 a year for a Dave Ramsey software. And now that I'm making this tutorial, I think I'm gonna quit. I think I'm gonna just use this because this is easy. All right. So then you got your different categories for your budgets, projected versus actual as they come in, and you can add new ones. Let me show you how you would add a new one if you wanted to. So this automatically totals it up. So to not mess up the equations, if you wanted to add other categories, you would select one of the rows. I would choose the bottom one, and I'd click Insert, and it will insert one above it, okay? And I think it should automatically repopulate this equation. Let's check. And yes, it did. So it added to the equation, okay? Now, there you go. You can add that too. If you want to get really complicated, not complicated, but if you want to get really, what's the word I'm looking for here? Sophisticated. I'm going to show you a little hack. You could add a second sheet here, all right? And you could import your expenses from your bank account and categorize them from here. And then you could write an equation where it calculates them. It calculates them here. You know what? Hey, if that's good enough and you just want to follow this budget they've already made for you with this template, then you can quit watching this video. But if you want to see how to automate the actual expenditures time with some equations, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So any bank account can actually export all your expenses for the month, and you could just throw that, copy and paste that data into here. For the sake of time, I'm not going to do that. I also don't want to share my screen and show you my bank account. Don't want you to see the millions and millions of dollars that I've gotten there. That'd just be, you know, it's awkward for people to know how much money's in my bank account when it's so high. So I'm just going to make up some numbers, okay? So let's just put item, category, and maybe we want to know the date and the amount. Okay, so what's one of our categories here? Groceries. All right, so let's put food, groceries, today, and the amount was 75. All right, what's another category we got here? So again, I've got to just get some data in here before I can show you how to write the equation. So let's choose another category. Let's choose, man, there's nothing fun in here. These categories are all just the basics. All right. Let's do groceries. Or sorry, let's do telephone. All right. So cell bill, telephone. Let's do same date. Let's do $80. Okay. Then let's do some more. Let's say we went to Olive Garden. All right. Category probably would have to go in our groceries or our other category based on the way we have our budget set up right now. And let's put this like $200. Okay. All right, so you get the idea. Let's do gas bill. What category would that be under? Electric and gas. Gas. And by the way, customize these to fit your actual budget. For the sake of time, I'm using the default ones. Okay. All right, so there we go. We got some data in here. Now we're going to write an equation. What we're going to do, we're going to write an equation so that it auto updates this as we put the data in here. So then we can just type in this data by hand, or we can download it from our bank account and copy and paste it into here. And then it will just auto update how much we've actually spent in each category, which will keep our budget chart rolling. Okay. Okay, one last thing before I write this equation is I need a key. So I'm going to create the key so that this equation can search for the right words. They have to be exact. And all I did was I copied and pasted this list of category budgets into here. Okay, I did a paste special to do that. Watch me do it one time. I selected all the category budgets. I held down Shift to get them all. I pushed Command C because I'm on a Mac. PC would be Control C. I came over here, and typically you would just do a Control V. And that worked. Perfect. Okay. So Control V or Command V if you're on a PC to paste. Okay. So there's my key. Actually, let me undo. Command V. Okay. There's my key. I need that for reference. You'll see in a second why I need that. Now I come over to my budget and I write my equation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a sum if. I'm going to sum if it meets certain criteria. Okay, you'll see an equation I already wrote there. Let's do it on the next one. All right, so I push equals sum if parentheses. Okay, then it's asking me the range. What this is asking is I sum if what range, B, if this range has a certain criteria. Okay, so I've got the range selected, B. Now I add a comma and it's asking me for the criteria. So I'm summing column B if it meets the criteria of having F3, this one in there, groceries. So I'm saying if B has groceries, then we're going to sum up this number in column D. So what's the sum range? That's column D, parentheses, enter, and it works. See, it added up 275. How many groceries do I have? Grocery 75, grocery 200. It's working correctly. Now, I need that for each of these, but to reference the category that it's in. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to copy and paste this equation, but then I have to change what the criteria is, okay? So I double click on this and I select the whole thing, Command C. Then I double click, oops, don't do that on accident, Command Z to undo. Then go to the next column, select the whole thing, Command A to select it, and Command V to paste the new equation. And then you've got to change. So the criteria was F3, which pulls groceries. I want it to pull the next one down, which is F4. So I hit enter, and that will pull that. You'll notice that it's a 0 because I have nothing in my telephone budget currently. Well, that's not true. I do, but I spelled telephone wrong. So watch this. Command C telephone, Command V to paste it. That's good that happened because you have to have these match the key exactly or this equation won't work. So see, it pulled $80, okay? Let's paste my equation again. Whoops. Got to get my equation. Select it all, Command C. Command Z to undo. Double click this, select all, Command C, then hit enter just to clear it. Then come to the next cell, double click that, select all to erase it, and paste your equation. But F4 would take us to the wrong one. We want it to be F6, I believe. Is F6 electric and gas? Nope, F5 is electric and gas. So come back over here. F5. Do you see the criteria has to match that? All right. Then I'm going to paste the next one. And the criteria should be F6 because it's the next one down from gas. Double click this one, paste it. Should be F7 now. Double click this one and paste it. Should be F8. Hopefully you get the idea. Do this all the way down, F9. F10. And so on. F11, enter. 12, enter. I'm pasting and changing the criteria. I think that's right. 13, then 14, yep. Paste. F15. F16. F17, we're almost done. Bear with me. F18. 19. 20. 21. 22. Okay. Now, if I slide over here, let's see if it's all right. So I have electric and gas, I have telephone, I have grocery. So I only have 3 categories so far, and those are all adding up correctly. Let's add something for water, sewer, and trash just to test it out. Let's copy water, sewer, and trash, put it in the category so that it's the exact same. Add the date, add 300, and let's add another, another water, sewer, and trash expense, and add 150. All right, it should be 450 if it did it right. 450. There you go. So that is how you create a budget. First half of the video was just a simple budget from a template on Excel. Second half of the video was how to make equations and things so that it pulls the data more automatically. Hope that helped. If you liked it, please check out my other Excel tutorials and subscribe to Teach Mom How. Have a great day.